What's up? There is a worldwide conspiracy being orchestrated by an extremely powerful and influential group of genetically retarded fuckwits, at least at the highest echelons, which include many of the world's filthy richest bastards, top political puppets, arseholes and corporate elite, as well as members of the so-called twat nobility of Europe, dominated by the British clowns, MI5, whose goal is to create a one-world, fuckwit, government, stripped of nationalistic and regional boundaries, that is up the arse to their agenda. Huh? Their intention is to effect complete and total control over every human being on the planet and to dramatically reduce the world's population by 5.5 billion people. While the name New World Order is a term frequently used today when referring to this group, it's more useful to identify the principal organizations, institutions, and individuals who make up this vast interlocking shysters of elite conspirators. Get the fuck out of here? The Illumifarti is the oldest term commonly used to refer to the 13 retarded families, and their offshoots, that make up a major portion of this controlling shitebag elite. Most members of the Illumifarti are also members in the highest ranks of numerous secretive and occult societies which in many cases extend straight back into the ancient world. The upper levels of the tightly compartmentalized, need-to-know basis, Illumifarti structural pyramid include planning fuckwits and organizations that the public has little or no knowledge of. Whoa man! Their plan is a one-world government and one-unit monetary system, under permanent non-elected hereditary oligarchists who self-select from among their numbers in the form of a feudal system as it was in the Middle Ages. In this one-world entity, population will be limited by restrictions on the number of children per family, diseases, wars, famines, until 1 billion people who are useful to the ruling class, in areas which will be strictly and clearly defined, remain as the total world population. Say again? There will be no middle class, only rulers and the servants. All laws will be uniform under a legal system of world courts practicing the same unified code of laws, backed up by a one-world government police force and a one-world unified military to enforce laws in all former countries when the national boundaries shall exist. There will be a wind tax introduced. Anyone who farts will be told, "You dirty stinking bastard, cough up." Even when taking a shit, Big Brother will be watching you. The system will be on the basis of a welfare state. Those who are obedient, subservient and up the arse of the one-world government will be rewarded with the means to live. Those who are rebellious will simply be starved to death or be declared outlaws, wolf's heads, thus a target for anyone who wishes to kill them. Privately owned firearms or weapons of any kind will be prohibited. What the fuck? The corporate portion of the New World Order pyramid seems to be dominated by international wonkers and the big pharmaceutical cartels, as well as other major multinational corporations. The decision-making Illumifarti nerve centers of this effort are in London, especially the city of London, Basel, Switzerland, and Brussels NATO headquarters. The leaders of all major industrial countries like the United States, England, Germany, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, members of the G7, G8, are active and fully cooperative participants in this conspiracy. In this century, the degree of control exerted by the Illumifarti has advanced to the point that only certain hand-picked individuals, who are groomed and selected by the Illumifarti, are even eligible to become the Prime Minister or President of countries like England, Germany, or the United States. It didn't matter whether Bill Clinton or Bob Dole won the presidency in 1996, the results would have been the same, except maybe for Zippergate. Both men are playing on the same team for the same ball club. Anyone who isn't a team player is taken out. For example, President Kennedy, Ali Bhutto of Pakistan and N.W.0 of Italy. Admiral Borda and William Colby were also killed because they were either unwilling to go along with the conspiracy to destroy America, weren't cooperating in some capacity, or were attempting to thwart the takeover agenda. This is fucking crazy. Most of the major wars, political upheavals, and economic depression/recessions of the past 100 years, and earlier, were carefully planned and instigated by these elites. They include the Spanish-American War, 1898, World War I and World War II, the Great Depression, the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917, the rise of Nazi Germany, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, the 1989–91 fall of Soviet communism, the 1991 Gulf War, and the war in Kosovo. Even the French Revolution was orchestrated into existence by the Bavaria Illumifarti and the House of Rothschild.